What's up, folks? I'm here with Heather Mullins, and Heather is with
Real America's Voice.
Real America's Voice,
Yep.
and she has been covering the Georgia Senate race here for a few weeks. And I just wanted to get your take on everything that's going on here, Heather.
It's interesting because I was also covering the recount after the general election, and there was a lot going on that we still haven't gotten answers to. A lot of issues with the Dominion machines, people scanning in ballots late at night, ballots being left in warehouses that were unsecured. We heard tons of testimony here at a Senate hearing a couple weeks ago of people testifying to this fact, and the biggest concern for me is the Secretary of State's lack of a desire to look into these claims. So what he has tended to do is request that these election board members that actually report problems with the voting machines or anything of that nature, his office calls for someone to be either fired or replaced or whatever, but they don't actually investigate the claims that these people are making, only their handling of the election themselves. So they keep trying to portray any sort of like Dominion issues as human error issues. And in my opinion, I think that is because the state has spent so much money rolling out these machines. So either one of two things: either they knew something was wrong and it's sort of like they're covering it up, because anytime he's been pressed for answers on these machines, they dodge them, they don't address them, or he knows something's wrong and he just doesn't want to fall on his office. So I don't know, and without him actually answering questions, it's hard to figure out what his motive is, but the facts are that there's been a lot happening here in Georgia. The recount found thousands of votes that weren't counted initially on November 4th, and as far as I know, absolutely nothing has changed since then. So you're possibly going to see the same issues with these Senate runoff races. The only thing that we have is I covered Senator Loeffler's event yesterday, and she said they have 4,000 more poll watchers and stuff out there, keeping an eye on what's going on at these polling locations, watching them scan in. So maybe that will work in our favor in preventing more issues, but ultimately, we're just going to have to be here and keep a close watch on what's going on.
Excellent. And you are going to be here the rest of the morning, correct?
I'm going to be here the rest of the morning. I'm going to be in Georgia through the runoff races. So.
Okay. And where can people find you?
I'm on Twitter at @TalkMullins, because I like to talk a lot. The trick is getting me to stop talking, and I always ask questions. So I'll be here probably a few days after the runoff races, because if I had to guess, I'm going to guess there's going to be a recount. There's going to be a lot of the same stuff we saw with the November 4th election, and which we're still dealing with. That's why we're here today, because more people are testifying about the Arlo systems, about the Dominion systems, and Rudy Giuliani is expected to be here with closing statements later this afternoon.
Okay, so he's showing up towards the end of this session.
Probably closer to like 11.
Okay, awesome. So I will put all your links in the description box, Heather.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to add before?
No, just thank you to you for being out here covering what's going on. This is America, and journalistic integrity is important. So I appreciate people like you doing what I'm doing. And everyone can do this. Anyone with a phone, anyone with a YouTube channel, get out there and ask the tough questions, because really all it takes is one person to go there, ask the question, and put it out there, and then we can start piecing together what actually happened on November 4th and moving forward.
Excellent. Thank you so much. There you have it, folks. Heather Mullins here at the Georgia Senate.